ladies and gentlemen. My name is Simeon. I'm a journalist at The Sun. We've taken note of what the NBC has done as regards to this code of operation. I want to find out, has the stakeholders, the operators in the industry, have they any role to play towards the harmonization of operations within the industry? I will give you an example. In my elementary journalism, I know that if an audition is covering an event, the audition must mention the source of the news he's broadcasting. The source of the news, where the news was sourced, the occasion and all that. But within the operators in the industry, most of them will tell you that we will come and cover your event, but we're not going to mention where the event, where the story was gotten. That a target commercial. Is that in itself professional for an operator to tell you that, for example, I come to IPC to cover this event, and if I'm doing my story, I should be able to say, at this event organized by IPC, this is where the event held, and this is where the story emanated from. So I'm saying in essence that the operators, the regulators also have their own challenges in the code they rolled out. What about the operators? Thank you.
Good morning, sirs. Good morning, colleagues. My name is Peter Osoho from this day newspapers. My own is a question. As all of us are reading this amendment by the NBC, I'm also concerned about the kind of stakeholder engagement that was carried out before this amendment was done. So I'm asking, because IPC is a major stakeholder in the media industry. NK is a media stakeholder. It's a major stakeholder in the media industry. So when NBC was doing this amendment, we are people carried along. Was IPC carried along? Was NJ carried along? And other stakeholders, were they carried along before this final amendment was made? That's my question.
Okay, thank you. Any other one? Yes. Okay.
My own is because it does appear that this thing keeps coming up again and again and again. Is it subject to litigation so that you can also enforce, this can be enforced, and then there is put on record that the National Transportation Officers will use to comply with what ruling and all that.
Okay, thank you very much. So I've been asking you to appreciate people before. You've been trying, but this one has to be a professorial and occasion. Please, let's welcome our distinguished professor of mass communication, revered head of the profession, Professor Ralph Akifele. Very much welcome, sir. He never fails to respond where the issue has to do with media. So I will just take these questions to allow him to express. Then he will make his remarks, and then we'll present so that we can release the NUJ leader. Well, the first one has to do with the issue of operators and regulators when it comes to the dissemination of information or how you source your story. And I don't think there's any dispute about that. When you talk about discipline of verification in our profession, you can quote your sources, but the rules of journalism also allows you not to quote sources. Your sources can request to be anonymous. That's the point we are making. But the issue in contention as far as this revised code is concerned is that they are saying that if you use a user-generated content that embarrasses an individual or government, then you are liable. You are perceived to have committed an offense, which for us is a real danger. What is embarrassment? Who determines embarrassment? Which means it's not about whether your story is correct or true. It's just about it's an embarrassment. It's just like another form of reform. I think that's what we're saying on this matter. Then consultation with stakeholders. Well, obviously stakeholders were consulted. You will have had our objection much earlier. Part of the problems with this reviewed Sixth Amendment, revised code, Sixth Amendment, is that there was really no consultation with stakeholders. If they thought there was any consultation, it was like between the NBC and the minister. They just met and decided. In fact, a board member of NBC actually came out publicly to say that these amendments were not to their knowledge, and it was reported. So it's civil contention, but we also know the way things operate. They are going to be using the same code. And so whether we're consulted, the NUJ chairman is here, but I do know that the guild, the other stakeholders were not brought together to look.
So Ralph Akifele, I'm a council member of the World Journalism Education Congress. I'm representing Africa for the next 3 years, and the first Africa to be so elected. So, WJE is the World Journalism Education Congress.
World Journalism
Education
Congress. And one of the things that Prof has also done in Nigeria is to work on the review of the curriculum of mass communication. Now we have to hit all the gaps and so on and so forth. So Prof, you have to.
And if you like, you can say former head of mass communication. Maybe that. Okay. Present this one for Teresa.
Sorry, we're fast.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir. So beyond this, we would also still move